Hey, good evening, folks. Kunal here, Bulls on Wall Street. Hope everybody's having a good day. Let's get a look into the videos real quick. So, market right now just resting on support. So far, I guess the good thing is we are holding our 4-month uptrend that we've had since June. But we're starting to really start testing these key levels, right? Number one, we're right on the spot where we broke out to new highs. We are on our 4-month long trend line, and then on top of that we're on the 50-day moving average, and so this is a level that's going to need to hold. Okay, it's the level that everybody's watching. Who knows what happens? The only thing that we can do is play the probabilities, but right now we're on support. We are oversold, and even though the action has looked terribly bearish the last week or so, in the scheme of things, we're really only a couple percent away from highs. Now, the one thing I gotta say though is that the kind of the bullish patterns that we had seen setting up in terms of a breakout to new highs and things of that nature, those have reversed and been replaced with potentially some bearish patterns if we do not hold this level, in terms of what could be a double top. If we have a light bounce of 1450, we might have some type of head and shoulders formation forming. So the story's not yet written, but these are some of the things that we have to be aware of if we start breaking through this level of support that we're at. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. I'm not sure either way, but I've kind of prepared a list for longs and shorts, and we'll play them as we see them. Let's take a look at the stocks here on watch. USAT, big volume push the last 2 days. Let's keep an eye on this kind of this 170 mark. This one's got a lot of potential upside. It might need to rest for a couple days, but you could tell there's a tremendous amount of volume expansion that's been coming into this thing. NPSP had a good PR on Friday. It's been running hard pretty much the whole day. I think that this one's going to be in play for potential day trades, long and shorts. I definitely keep this one on your list. Phoner, a nice 3-day pullback after the run into resistance. I think if this one holds here and this 3-day pullback gets bought, we'll probably break out into 52-week highs off that pullback. So I definitely like that one. CBK, this is one of my favorite charts that I can see. It's a little bit thin, though there's not much volume coming in it yet, but it's a really nice pattern. This looks very similar to Reed before it exploded last week. It's got that same type of look, so let's keep an eye on this one. CPE, if oil and gas do start running, oil was up about 2% last week, and it looks like, if we get another run in this thing, CP could be coiling up for a nice move, maybe to 650. STEM, this is a tricky one, but if it comes out of range here, this one could go to 260. I definitely like to look on this one. FVE, it's been flagging now for 5 days. It might need 2-3 more days, but by the end of the week, as long as it holds above 550, I think that this one's got a chance to go again. Groupon, this is probably my favorite daily chart. It really needs a break 550 to go, but I like the spot on here, how it's holding above 5. I think that this one is a very bullish chart. GEOY, 28 seems to be the spot. If you can go here, if you're more of a swing trader, you can buy this thing here and put a stop under the 20-day moving average and let this thing fire up. But it's got a lot of upside in this look here. Con, I like this look for, this is more of kind of a breakout pullback play, right? We broke out above 24. As long as we hold this support, I think that this one's a go. Probably makes a run to 26 as long as the market can pop. ACHN, a nice multiple taps at this 11 spot. If we can kind of clear this level of resistance, I believe probably the spot is maybe 11.10. But if it can go, that one's got a shot to get into the 12s. OCNs, multiple day pullback flag pattern. B. This one looks like, looks kind of like THLD before it tanked. If it breaks this level of support, I think that this one flies to the downside. SVNT, just been chilling here, coiling. It needs a little bit of strength, but I'm an adder on strength. KBH, pull back to the 20-day moving average, oversold. This one gives you a low risk entry here with the stop under the 20 if you start to see home builders running. And then FTK is kind of bear flagging right here. Look for a break under 11. So that's it, folks. I will see you guys.